We had Pronger on last hour, and he talked about, the pressure that when he was at the Olympics, you could feel the pressure and the pressure that these guys put on each other. And, Cooper puts out the three best players in the world, in my opinion. He puts out McDavid, he puts out McKinnon, McCarr. I mean, unfortunately, there's some mistakes in front of Binnington. I thought there was 3 or 4 mistakes on that goal, but it ends up in the back of your net. When you're looking at this, McDavid now has had some crushing. Like, you go to it, you have 2 Stanley Cup Finals, and now this. Where are you at with 97? And he seemed almost paralyzed after the game in his comments and that. He's got to come back and try and win a Stanley Cup this year. I mean, where are you at with that? And I still think there's lots of runway, but here is, proof is in the pudding. This guy has to try and get some wins.
It's amazing how quickly the years just melt away. And he's not 24 anymore. And you're like, well, the next one, he's going to be 31 years old. Like, pretty soon, the runway gets short. I saw some criticism about the rush he made in overtime. I'm sure you weren't much different than me. When I looked up and I had a one-on-one and Chris Pronger was back there, I was like, oh God, this is going to be embarrassing. I don't even want to attempt it. If I saw a forward skating backwards, even me, I'm attacking the forward. McDavid's the best in the world. He's got Jack Hughes skating backwards. Jack Hughes is not going to win the Conn Smythe at any time. So of course he's going to attack him. And it didn't work. And then, I don't know, I'd like to have Cale Makar on my blue line, and he tripped. And then if you look at the view of him coming back into the play, there's that moment of, oh crap, that puck's coming to my guy. Because he stopped skating for, it's just a second, right? It's like bang, bang. And then the puck's over there, it's in the net, it's over. As for McDavid, I don't know, he had 11 points in the first 11 periods of the thing. And I find it hard to really critique what could he do. I guess he could have shot one in the net, or when he passed to Celebrini, Macklin could have scored in that one in the slot. And I find it pretty hard to, even with the Stanley Cups, he's got to win a cup. But the other guys have to win a cup too. Like, he's not going to win it himself. He won the bloody Conn Smythe, and they lost. Now, I don't know that he should have been the MVP of this tournament, but he was certainly in the top 2, and they lost. But
what do you think his mindset is, Ray?
Oh, I think with him, his mindset will never ever change. He talked at the start of the year that he's got points that he was trying to hit, high points in the season and get off to a great start, but the Olympics and then the playoffs, like most of these guys put so much effort into going to the Olympics, being there, getting a chance to get into the gold medal game. And man, it's got to feel incredibly deflating. You just sit there and they give you that stuffy bear or whatever, along with the silver medal. What do you think those stuffy bears looked like in the locker room? It must have looked like.
Who decided? What meeting did someone decide? Give a grown-ass man who just had his heart ripped out a little stuffy thing that you can win with the claw thing at a bowling alley. Like, it's insanity. It's insanity.
When McKinnon looked at the medal and then that bear, I'm like, oh my God, I'd like to see that 10 seconds from now. Like the head of that little bear is ripped off. All of those guys, like, what are they doing with that? Come on.
Those are getting chucked immediately into the stands.
You actually saw him look at it, and I swear, if there was a thought bubble, it was WTF. Like, he looked at it and shook his head.
Yeah.
Like, what did I just get handed here? Like, he was so mad, but he was trying to be composed, and this guy gave him the right handshake, not even a handshake, and handed him a stuffy bear. Like, it was outrageous, that transaction.
Completely absurd transaction. Well, you know what? I guess the analogy I would use with McDavid, it's like McElroy at Augusta, where are you good enough to win? Of course. Are you clutch? Of course you're clutch. Are you great? Are you better than everyone? Is the course set up perfectly for you? But until you get the green jacket, you can't move the goalposts. And when you do, you're going to break down on the 18th green. When you do, you're going to break down at center ice and say, I finally did it. But that's like, I Noodles, you and I were talking about it earlier. Like, people are saying, wow, the narrative that he's not a winner, he hasn't won. I'm like, guys, he hasn't won. Like, it's not a narrative, it's a fact. He had the Four Nations, and that counts for something. I don't know exactly what it will count for historically, but it's not even a clutch topic. It's definitely not a talent topic. It's not a player ranking topic. It's simply black or white. You've either won or you haven't, and in particular, in your prime. And history would tell you, again, it's not a narrative, it's not a subjective opinion, it will tell you.
Just gets harder, dude.
It gets harder, and Gretzky, Crosby, Lemieux, or Howe, like the other guys who are in his category, there's like 7 guys. By the time they were 29, they had won cups, Canada Cups, gold medals. They had done it. Like they
but Hayes, they were also done. They were also done. Gretzky did not win after he left Edmonton. Bobby Orr did, won early in his career and then never won again. To the guy's points, man, it's what's going to get easier? He's got 2 years in Edmonton, right? That he's signed up for. And I don't know what you guys think, but somehow we're going to have to get back to the NHL at some point. And man, does Edmonton really have it this year?
Not the way they're built right now.
No way. And so there goes another year. Right there, and it's often then, oh my God, it's almost like when somebody, I forget how old he was, but someone called Crosby Sid the Kid. And I was like, my God, he's 34. It was like something like that. I'm like, he's not even close to a kid anymore. And Connor's going to get to the same place. And you're right. A narrative is, he always misses a breakaway. A fact is he hasn't won.